Hey everybody. Hello. Ciao. Hola. Salut. Guten Abend. Welcome. Hey there. Hi. Hi B. Hi Suzanne. Hi Carolyn. Hey Aram. Hi Mickey. Jackie. Hi Rose. Hey CJ. Salut Annick. Hi Serene Lady. I forget what your real name is. Sorry. Ciao Sylvia. Ciao Manuela. Hey Eric. Hi Sabine. Sabina. Ciao Lorenza. Poor connection. I hope that's not a sign of things to come. Yikes. I hope it's not a bad day. Hi Ina. Hi Tara. Hey Charlotte. Hi Ariana. Hi Sakina. Hi Corinne. Salut. Ciao Gabriella. Hi Anna. Hi Priska. Hi everybody. Okay, everybody is rolling in. That's great to see. I'm glad to see everybody here. How am I? You're all asking so kindly. I am alive. I have survived my cold, and this time it really was a cold. I got home Sunday night from London and started to feel lousy and tested and was immediately positive for COVID. And so I've been dealing with that all week. And now I cannot taste or smell anything, but I'm here. I feel much better. I have no fever. And yeah, so I am considering it all a win and thanking God for the modern medicine that has kept me from being terribly sick, and also the stuff that got me through the worst of the fever and achiness, and yikes, it's not a good time. It's like the flu, but even worse, right? And those of you who've had it more than once, I don't know. Yikes, once is plenty. Thank you. Cheshgana. Hi, Shazad. Oh, yeah, I keep getting poor connection notice here. I hope I am not freezing for you guys too much. And I hope that doesn't mean that this is going to be one of those days. Because I'm really anxious to see you all, because I have done absolutely nothing all week except like lay in bed and feel miserable and actually watch old Mika interviews. So that was, I had a good excuse. I could catch up on some old things I had missed and rewatch some things I hadn't seen for a while. So how are you all this week? Rose says she has a dog on her lap. That's nice. Whose dog? Did you get a dog? Ciao. Kiara says she couldn't taste or smell anything for 12 days. Oh no, don't tell me that. My husband said it only lasted about 2 days for him. So I'm hoping that by tomorrow, maybe I'll be able to taste things again. Okay, well, we'll get properly started here. I know I started a little bit late, but hello, welcome to everybody. If this is your first time here, you've stumbled into the Mika Fan Club. My name is Deb. I'm the administrator of MikaFanClub.com, which is our website. If you don't belong there yet, I wish you would go over and register for a free account. It's free and very easy. And then you have access to the whole site and join in our conversations. But also you can stay here too. We're happy to see you here. And I'm always happy to see new names. I see a few new names popping in today. Jimena. And hi, Andrea. Hi, Chris. Salut, Catherine from France. Alsace. It's good to see you all. Hi, Lisa. Louison, salut. Good to see you here. My earrings are great. Yes, thank you. My earrings are courtesy of Cassia, who I saw last week in London. She made these. She made these. These are amazing. Look at that. So I felt like I had to wear them. Yeah, let's see. I'm getting a little discombobulated here. We'll just jump right in to what are we going to talk about today? Well, the big thing that I want to talk about is London last week. A lot of us got to see Mika. He was recording an episode of a TV show that he's judging, a new show called The Piano. They were filming at the South Bank Center, and about 50 or 60 of us from the fan club were able to get in to see him and then have a little bit of a meet and greet with him afterward. So I'm sure we're going to want to be talking about that today. To talk about as well. And just generally catch up because it's been a little over 2 weeks since I've done one of these Instagram Lives, since I was traveling last week. So I want to find out what's going on with all of you guys as well. So Angela asks, did I get some snow? No, not yet. It's been cold, but not that cold. Not yet. And so yeah, I'll just spend a minute reading some of your comments here. Everybody's writing some things. Charlotte says, you got your 4th vaccine a few weeks ago, right? It was my 5th because, I had the first 2, way back in March of last year. It seems so long ago, I can't even remember. When was it? But yeah, I had the first 2 shots, then I had a booster, then I had a second booster, and then about a month ago, or a couple weeks ago, I had the bivalent booster, which is supposed to, cover all of those Omicron variants. And apparently I was exposed to a variant that, maybe a variant of a variant, I don't know. So I was... And I'm not sure where I got it because I was trying to be very careful. I wore my mask on the tube and in the museums, but I didn't when I went to the theater or to restaurants, obviously. But, your hands are touching the escalator railings and all kinds of stuff, so who knows? I'm just really glad. Doesn't sound like anyone that I saw last week got it from me, so that's a good thing. I'm glad because I wouldn't wish it on anyone. It was not a fun couple of days. But yes, I am better now, so we move on, right? So thank you all for all of your nice messages, and it was nice to have you check in on me and worry about me a little bit. Fortunately, my husband was here and he was okay. And he was able to take care of me. So I was not so bad off. And yes, at least it happened after London. I mean, literally on the plane coming home from London, I started to get the chills. By the time I got home, I knew I wasn't quite well. And that night I tested and, I put the little drop in the thing and immediately the line turned red. It was like, yeah, you got it. So, so boy, let's see. Here's Natina is here. Hi, Honey Mika fan. Hi. Who else is here? I see some new names. Manu. Violet, is it Violet? It says it's very cold here in Connecticut. Well, I guess it would be up north there, but it's nice to see somebody from the U.S. here. Hi. Hi, Becca. Hi, Zlata. Okay, My comments are, I'm trying to catch up with you. Melissa, hi. Lost taste and smell for 10 months. Oh no, don't tell me that. The only good thing is because I can't taste or smell anything, I'm not really tempted to eat anything, so maybe it'll help me lose weight a little bit. I don't know. Trying to look on the bright side. Hey, Ernesto. Ciao, Chiara. Another Chiara. Several Chiaras here today. Hi, Monique. Hi, Liam from Belgium. Welcome. How is Crosby? Crosby is doing well. He survived a week with my son. And my son survived a week with him. That's more like it. They found him challenging. My son and his fiance watched Crosby while I was away, or my little year-old dog. But everybody seems to have made it okay. So, yeah, my comments are really lagging. So I will try to catch up. Let's see here. Hi, Annie. Hi, Laura. Okay, I'm just trying to catch up because I see that I'm really far behind on the comments here, and I don't want to be too far behind. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, we will sort of, I have sort of a little agenda, and I will run through that, and then you guys, we will like continue with questions and answers and catching up on everything. So very quickly, I wanted to let you all know that, as you may have seen if you follow us on Instagram, we were able to give Mika the Mika Fan Club yearbook in person last week, and he had a chance to flip through it right there in front of us, which is always nice to see his reaction to it and hear some of his comments on it. And that definitely was a high point of my week last week. But here is the yearbook. You may have seen, I posted pictures of it before, and it is now available if you want to buy your own copy. We do a print on demand thing through a site called lulu.com, and the details are on mikafanclub.com. It's a long link. I will put it in our Instagram stories later today, but also it will be on our website. Also, if you don't want to buy it, but you want to have a copy just to keep in your files, we have a downloadable PDF version, which is free, and I have the link for that on mikafanclub.com as well. So you can see it for yourself. It's a little thin this year compared to previous years because 2021 was kind of a weird year. And so it's only about 70 pages, and I think it's around 20 euros plus shipping for the hardbound cover. So, like I said, watch for the Instagram story about this with the details, or go over to mikafanclub.com to order it. Find the link so that you can order it for yourself. Yes, and Meliki the Witch, who's here, her name is Kiara. She is the one who designed the front cover. Holding Your Drink, Michelle designed the back cover. There's lots of nice fan art inside if you haven't seen it yet. And there's messages to Mika, and there's some fan art. Birgit's beautiful picture here, and some other artwork here. So anyway, yes, that's my plug for the yearbook. And a couple other little newsy things to mention. you may have seen, I guess this happened last week, the Isle of Wight Festival in the UK announced their lineup, and Mika is included, and tickets are on sale currently for that. If you're in the UK or if you want to travel to the UK, you can see Mika. I believe it's June 18th, and tickets are on sale for that. That is the only show that we know so far for 2023. A lot of you ask me, when will Mika come here? When will Mika come to my city? I have no idea. The only thing we know for sure right now for 2023 is that Mika will be at Isle of Wight on June 18th, I think it is. Stay tuned. I'm sure more dates will be announced soon, but nothing so far. Nothing official has come to light yet. CJ says she's manifesting Mika for Leeds, the Leeds Festival. Yeah, let's hope. I mean, the fact that he's doing a UK festival is great news, because maybe that means there's more. We don't know. So it would be very cool. The other thing is, for those of you who are in France, Mika's festival appearance at the Francopholies at La Rochelle will be televised on the 6th of December on France 2, I believe, and posted about it in Instagram. So you will be able to watch that. I believe that they will put it on their website shortly after, so that you would be able to watch it there. I'm sure that there will be bits and pieces of it floating around if you can't get to watch it, if you're not in France, or if you don't have a VPN and you can't watch that way. You aren't in France and you can't see it. I'm sure there will be ways, and as soon as we know for sure how you might be able to see it, we'll post about it. So watch for that. That's on December 6th. And that's kind of all the newsy news I have. And I thought then we would just be able to talk about whatever you want to talk about. I'll just start things off by talking about my experience last week in London. We have, as I said, about 50, I think it ended up being around 55 of us from Mika Fan Club were able to get tickets to see Mika film the final episode of the new TV series that he's going to be starring in, called The Piano. And it's being produced by the same people who do the Great British Bake Off, which is a big deal in the UK. And the host of the program is Claudia Winkleman, who is a very well-known presenter in the UK. And the premise of the show is that they follow some pianists who play on the public pianos that you see at train stations and sort of scattered around the country. And they follow these pianists. And so we saw the finale of the show. We can't tell you anything about the finale of the show, except that it was really much more than I expected. The music was really inspirational and beautiful, and Mika does perform. He is a judge for this program, so he's not like the star where he played a lot of music. He played 2 songs in the finale, and Lang Lang, who is a concert pianist, is another judge for the program, and he also performed. So the whole show was really, I didn't know what to expect, but it was more than I anticipated. It was really something to see. And it's going to air on British TV I believe in the spring of 2023. It's going to be, I think, on Channel 4 in the UK. And so at that time, maybe they'll stream it, or maybe they'll have some of it on their website or something. We don't know yet exactly how we're going to be able to see it. But hopefully, you know, a lot of people will be able to see it even outside of the UK, because just the one show that we saw was amazing. I would love to see the whole series as it plays out. And then, because there were a relatively small number of us, we were able to arrange a meet and greet with Mika after the recording. And so we gathered after the recording right outside the theater, and Mika came out and spent, I don't know how long, 10-15 minutes with us. And like I said, we gave him the yearbook, and he chatted with some people. And yeah, it was just really nice to see him and spend a few minutes with him in that kind of fairly relaxed way. And I don't know what else to say about it. It was really nice. He was very kind, and he spent a good long while looking at the yearbook. And also one of the other fans in the crowd handed him her phone and had him do a Be Real, which we didn't know what that was at the time, but now we know. It's a new app that you take a selfie, and then you wait, and then it turns the camera around and takes a picture of what is looking at you, and then kind of merges those pictures together. So it was kind of interesting. And we learned a new techie thing that night, thanks to Phoebe. And so yeah, it was fun. And then afterward, after we broke up from that, a few fans did spot Mika down at the bar down below as he was trying to leave, and were able to take some pictures with him. And yeah, so all in all, it was a really good experience, and we really were very lucky, very, very lucky to get to see him and to see the show. Yeah, that's I think that's about all I had to share with you this week. I did want to say, I always put in my Instagram story, I ask if you guys will have any questions, or, you know, have any suggestions about what we can talk about. And this week I had some really good questions, and so I want to see if I can bring them up here. Let's see here. Oops, wrong thing. Nope. The questions are not there. They're gone. So it's a good thing I wrote them down. Somebody asked if there was any chance of Mika performing at San Remo in Italy this year, the San Remo Music Festival. He has performed there several times in the past recently. So there is a chance, but I have no inside knowledge, and I don't know if he will or not, but there is a chance. And I would imagine that if he is, probably be announced pretty soon, because doesn't that happen in like March? I think it's early in the year, isn't it? So, but yeah, I don't know, but there is always a chance. Somebody asked a really good question. Will there ever be a video of the Brooklyn Steel concert that Mika did back in September of 2019? Well, I would say probably not at this late juncture. They said they noticed that there were cameras there, and there were cameras there. They were filming, and I think a couple of music videos ended up coming out of that concert, and some other footage that they used in some promo stuff. But I don't think at this point there's going to be a full video. I think they would have done it by now. I could be wrong, but it just would be really strange for them to bring out a video more than 3 years after the concert. But you never know, I guess. But I don't really think so. But that was a good question. Somebody else asked, what are our expectations for 2023 for Mika's album and for appearances? And I can only say about appearances what I always say, and that is, I don't know. Until it's officially announced from Mika or his team, I don't know what the plans are. So I would guess that if he does release an album next year, like he's been talking about, because he supposedly has 2 albums in the works, a French language album and an English language album. And if the French language album comes out, I would imagine that there will be a tour to support that early next year. So that's my expectation, but that is just a guess. I have no idea of like timing or, anything like that. But as far as what else we can expect from Mika for next year, we do know that there's a movie that he's writing the soundtrack for. It was previously called Tehu, but now it's been renamed Princes of the Desert, and that's supposed to come out in early February. Mika won't be in the movie, but he's written the music for it, so I imagine we'll hear some of that music when that finally comes out. There will be a soundtrack to buy, I would imagine. And we know that the French album, like I said, the French language album should be coming out sometime next year. And we know Isle of Wight for June. That's all we really know for sure. So that's my expectations for 2023 right now. I expect that, like most years, we'll be constantly surprised because that's sort of how the last 15 years have gone. We've just always are. There was one more question that was a little bit odd, and maybe some of you guys can help me with this. Somebody asked if there was a movie that Mika was in, an American movie, that he had to shave his body hair for. Now, I don't remember that. I do vaguely remember him talking about something, about having to shave for something, but he has not been in a movie. So, I don't know, but maybe some of you remember. Yeah, he was in Zoolander, but that was, I forget what year, 2016 or 17 something. Did he have to shave for that? Did he have to? He did a cameo for Zoolander and then was cut from the film. It did not appear in the film. But did he say that he had to shave for that? Is that the one? I wasn't sure. And this person had said something about they thought it was 2019. So maybe that's what they were thinking of, that maybe it was Zoolander, which was further ago than, I can't remember what year exactly, 2016, 2017, something like that, maybe earlier even. And so maybe that's what it was. I had a vague memory, but I didn't. Okay, you're all saying, so maybe that's it. Okay, Lorenza says yes, he had to shave his arms. Okay, all right. Well, that must be what it is. So I think it was Scaramouche who asked that question. That's your answer. Sorry. Losing my voice. Okay, so you've all solved that mystery. Okay, thank you. Okay, sorry about that. All right, mystery solved. So some of you haven't heard of it either. Well, like I said, I had a vague recollection, but I didn't remember that it was for Zoolander. Okay. Excuse me, sorry. Somebody asked something here somewhere. Oh. Okay, I think I'm losing my voice, and I hope that that's not going to be a problem. Excuse me, going forward. Zlata asks, can we watch the concert of the Revelation tour that was in the cinema a couple years ago? Is it available anywhere? You know, not that I'm aware of, but I should try to find out if there is any way we can get that. Because that was, like you said, that was in the cinemas. And that would be very cool if we could get access to that somehow, right? I'm sorry. I apologize for coughing in your face there. Okay. Camila asks, how am I? And I'm falling apart right in front of you. You can see how I am. Yes, it is a cold. I've been fine. I haven't been coughing until just right now. You've got masks on. That's good. That's good because I forgot my mask. I was actually going to try to find a filter that had a mask so that I could do that, but there wasn't one. Well, there was one, but it was weird. I wanted like a kind of normal one. Anyway, a bunch of people just joined. Hi, guys. Carla. Hi, Petra's chef. Yes, Rose. Mika's part, it was the sequel to Zoolander. It was Zoolander 2, right? And Mika's part was cut from the movie, but he did show up in the credits for like 3 seconds or something. It was really, really very brief. But you did see Mika with a mustache with Ben Stiller, and yeah. Yeah, no, this time it's definitely a cold. I tested positive for COVID last Sunday, so yes, you're all lucky that you're on that side of the screen. Do I think Mika was slimmer in the Royal Festival Hall than in the summer shows? Yes, he is. He's gotten very thin. But he's very fit. You know, he's in really good shape. So, let's see. Okay, so I am going to bring some of you in to talk since I am having trouble. And Antonella says, come stai? Sto bene, ma I don't know what's going on with my throat. Okay, so let's see. There are a bunch of you here waiting to join in, so I'm going to see if I can bring you in. And let's see. We will start starting at the top of the list. Anna was at the top of the list, so let's hope that she can join. There's something happening. Ah, hi.
Hello, Deb. Hello, everybody.
Take it away, Anna, while I have another long drink.
I'm sorry you caught the cold.
Me too. I am really sorry about it.
Yes, but actually I have a feeling that every time we meet somewhere for a concert, somebody catches this virus.
Yes.
I don't know, but
I was very
nice.
I was very worried that I had maybe passed it on to other people who were there. So I was very glad as I've been looking at comments and things, nobody else seems to have picked it up from me. So that's good.
Yeah.
So,
and yeah, Mika, at least
yeah, at least not yet. And Mika's been posting today or yesterday and today. So he seems well. So I didn't give it to him and he didn't give it to me, I don't think. So. So,
yeah, I think that sometimes when he meets his fans, he prefer to stay a little bit back because he don't want to catch again this virus. But this time in London, he was very, very close to us.
Yes, for sure.
And yes, you were very close to him.
Yeah. Yes, I was.
Yeah. But it looks okay.
Yeah. So you had a good time in London. Did I forget anything
Oh,
that we're allowed to talk about
oh,
the
I don't know if we can talk about the songs he sang, but because actually we had it somewhere on the forum that
Mhm.
he sang one song at the beginning and one song at the end. But
Mhm.
actually, the last one, I was really in heaven seeing Lang Lang playing piano for Mika
Yes.
because it was a masterpiece. Really, it was something. And for more, with all the people on the stage, it sounded really great. The song, so
Yeah.
I hope to see it on TV and to have the same feeling. Because when you hear, for example, the piano in this hall, in this venue, it sounded really, really wonderful. And sometimes when you listen through the speakers, it's not the same. But I hope they will catch it because it's very important to know that the sound was really, really so clean, so crystal.
Yes. It was beautiful. And Lang Lang was, I mean, I have been aware of him and have heard, I've heard of him for several years, but I've never seen him in person, obviously. And
Neither.
amazing. And my husband was so he was so happy he stayed. He originally was not going to stay. Um, he was going to go meet a friend, but his friend canceled, and so we talked him into staying. But then I didn't have a ticket for him, and then fortunately was able to. The reason I ended up in front is because people canceled down there, and I got some of their
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because I needed an extra one for him. So, but he was so happy.
Yeah.
He really
Oh,
enjoyed
I can imagine. Yes. Yes. Yes.
it.
It
So
was really something because first of all, the venue is beautiful. There was this old lady who was working in the venue. She started to tell us the story of this venue that is 71 years old, where is the Queen's place, etc., etc. So really, a really very specific place, and the sound is great. It's
oh yeah.
really, and the orgs on the back. Oh, it was really something. I took some photos. So even for the venue, it was to come.
Oh yeah, definitely. It was
Uh,
no, it was definitely worth it. So
yes,
yeah.
but actually the biggest surprise for me it was this meet and greet because I didn't expect it. I was dreaming about it, but it was my first real meet and greet. I was prepared to go outside, to stay in the cold, waiting for Mika for hours, and it happened a completely different way.
Yes. It's much nicer to wait inside.
Yes, it
Well,
was really for us.
uh I really I had asked, and it you never know if it's going to work, and fortunately there was a
Mhm.
space there that we could all fit, and it all worked out. So that was good.
Yes, yes, yes.
Very lucky.
Yes, and then we had this second part with him. It was unexpected that Mika will appear in the crowd.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I had no
Mhm.
idea. I was getting a drink, and suddenly people were. I had no idea what was going on. I was
I
not.
was upstairs. I didn't see him passing by, and I've seen him on the stairs. And everybody started to follow him, so I followed him as well.
Mm.
But anyway, it was nice as well. After we sat together, we started to talk between fans, and I needed this. I needed to sit down, to take a breath, and to talk about my feelings, about the situation,
Yeah.
what will we do next, etc. So it was it was great that it was inside. It was in the venue, so
Yeah.
we didn't need to take care because we are cold or it's late. It's something like this.
Right. It was nice. It was nice that we and I left out that we gathered beforehand before
Mm-hmm.
the filming at the cafe there at the venue, and so we had an hour or two to sit and talk beforehand, and then
Mm-hmm.
we had time to talk afterward as well. So that was nice. Yeah, it was a perfect place. It was a perfect location.
Yes, yes,
So,
exactly.
and I have passed
And
many times.
even with all these problems with trains, with metro, with underground, etc., we managed to get together and be together.
Yes. Yeah, it was lovely.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
well, I'm glad that you were there, and I'm glad you got back safely without too much trouble. And
Yes, I didn't have any trouble, but I was worrying for you when I learned that you were sick. So,
well,
but
like I
what
said,
can we do?
fortunately, it didn't hit me until I got home. So that would have been awful to be sick away from home. So it was all worked out. So
And what was funny as well at the beginning of our meeting, that Mika excused himself because he was teasing you, and I wanted to say, "Do it again, do it again. We want to see you on our lives."
yes, yeah, yeah. Well, when he said, he apologized for always spoiling the live, and I thought
He doesn't spoil lives.
he should come and spoil it more often. Yeah,
Exactly. We wanted more.
yeah. So, oh well, we take him when he can make it here. So yeah. Well, thanks, Anna, and I'll talk to you
Thank
again
you
real.
for having me.
And yeah, and I will catch up with you again, hopefully in the near future. So,
Yeah. Thank you. Bye, everybody. Cześć.
all right. Okay, let's see if we can get somebody else to join us here. Where is Mika? Mika's, I guess he's in Paris, but he's not here, is he? um, let's see here. Hi to the people who are just joining. There's a few of you sneaking in here. Dahlia. Dahlia Soleil, I can't even pronounce it. Pointy 10, I can pronounce that. Emma, hi Emma. How are you? Um, let's see here. I'm going to try to bring in Sophie Ann Art because we've never spoken. So let's see if we can bring them in. Are we not connecting? Sophie Ann, are you there? No. I'll try one more time. Hello, Juliet. Hello, Overrated O2. Okay, it doesn't look like Sophie Ann is able to join for whatever reason. I'm not sure. So we will try. Let's try Birgit. Now the internet is not cooperating. Ah, here we go. Is Birgit here? Hi.
Hi,
How are you?
nice to see you. Oh, I'm a little bit ill, but
Oh, no.
everything is fine.
Oh, is it COVID? It's
No, no, no. I have an infect on my leg.
Oh, dear.
It's not, yeah, sometimes I have it. Yes.
Oh.
Everything is fine.
Well, I hope
Um,
better soon.
I want to say thank you that my picture is in the yearbook.
Oh.
I see all videos, and Michelle tell me everything, not about the show, but everything about before the show and everything about after the show.
Yes.
And I think it looks like I was there.
Well, you were, because you were there in the yearbook, and And Mika looked at the yearbook and he saw your picture when he was flipping through. And so you were there.
Yeah, it was, yes. I was very happy.
Well, good. Yes. So how have you been otherwise? Have you been, oh, sorry, bumped the thing. There we go. Have you been well otherwise? Have you been busy?
No.
No.
Wait. I have a little bit a problem with my WLAN,
Oh.
with my internet.
Okay.
Okay.
You're not the only.
You can. Okay. What was the question?
I just asked if you had been busy, keeping busy, and what you'd been doing.
Now I draw a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Because I cannot saw, because I'm ill, and so I draw a lot. Yes,
Oh, okay.
that I do. Yes, and
So
yeah, now I draw my dog, because it's not. I don't know what I draw about Mika, because there I don't see him. And so,
right.
I draw other things.
Well, we should look for more pictures of your dog then on your.
Yeah, a lot of pictures. It's yeah.
I post.
I'm a fan of Mika and a fan of my dog. My only things where I'm a fan. Okay, my English is very bad.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I posted your backpack that you made.
Yes, I'm so sorry. All my backpacks are. I have no backpacks. In the future, I make some backpacks, but now I have no.
Okay.
One of the bags are in. Two bags are in Great Britain and one are in Germany.
Ah, okay. Well,
yes.
The picture that I posted today, everybody who saw it said, "How can I get one?"
Yes, I read it, but I'm so sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
In the future,
No.
I make some of these bags. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you for joining us today.
Yeah.
I am going to.
Thank you too.
I'm going to say goodbye so that I can get one more person in before I have to end the live today. But
thank you and have a good time and get well.
Oh, thank you. You too. You too.
Thank you.
See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Hello to those of you who've just joined us. We're actually kind of winding down here. I'm going to see if I can bring one more person in to talk for a few minutes before we sign off. My voice seems to have recovered, so that's a good thing. We'll see if Liam, because you seem, oh no, okay, let's see. How about okay, we'll get Mickey in here. Or not. Oh, there we go.
Hi.
Hi. How are you? Did I see, this is Mickey?
Yes.
There you are.
That's me. That's
So,
me. I'm quite well. I have a little surgery next week because my knee is suffering.
yeah, you've been
today.
for a while, right?
Yes, for year now.
Yeah. Well, it's time to get it taken care of then.
Yes, I hope it will get better after it.
Yeah. So when is that? When is the surgery?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Okay. Well, good luck with that.
Thank you. I will need that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, the day until the surgery, I'm, yeah, making my new CD place in my room. I have a very small room that I'm here in, and yeah, I have too much CDs for that.
Well,
I have over 300.
oh wow, that is a lot.
Yes.
Well, when
Too
you're
much.
recovering from your surgery, you'll be able to listen to all of your CDs. You'll be able to all of your Mika videos and
Yeah, of course. Looking some Mika videos in the hospital bed. I have to stay there. I will stay there for 2 days
2 days.
until I can get home, because my little room is upstairs in our house,
Yeah.
and walking upstairs is not the best thing.
No, oh no, you don't have a lift, huh?
No, it's an old house, and we had yesterday we had our first eastern storm here.
Oh,
It was quite windy and lousy cold
oh,
outside, and the east coast here had too much water. It was too high. They had a big flood, and we had less water, and so the ferries can't travel to the islands.
oh, okay.
Yes, because the wind was from the east,
Okay.
eastern direction,
Mm-hmm.
and when it is from the eastern direction, we have no water here
Ah,
on the seaside, and that was quite interesting, because
ah.
it is not very often here.
Hmm.
Most most storms are from the west side, and then we get floods very very high.
Mm.
The last high flood we had in February this year, and that was 3 meters, 3.5 meters higher than it is
Wow.
normal.
Wow.
So that was quite interesting to take photos. That's one of my hobbies,
Uh-huh.
to take photos of floods here on the coast. It is quite dangerous, but it's nice. I think I've posted some photos on my Instagram account
Yeah.
that I've taken, and now I have time to look all of my photos that I've taken on my Interrail trip.
Oh, right. The trip
Yes,
recently.
I've shoot more than 5,000 photos.
Wow.
Yes, and one of the most beautiful places was San Remo. I've been there,
Yeah.
and while I was in San Remo, I listened to Mika San Remo. It was much more better, because now I have pictures to,
You could relate to it more, right?
yes, to
You've seen,
relate the song.
right.
It was so beautiful.
Oh, nice. Well,
Yes,
I could definitely use a dose of sitting by the seaside right now
yes.
just to get rid of this, get over this cold and move on. So, well,
I've my my mission during my interview was to post pictures on my Instagram account of every city I've been there. Uh, it yeah it not I've posted no pictures from Vienna,
uh-huh.
because in Vienna it was my biggest dream coming true. I had the chance to see the biopic of one of my favorite musicians,
Oh, who
of
was
Ronnie James Dio.
Ronnie James Dio?
Yes,
I even
and I he's one of my heroes.
uh-huh.
And the biopic was shown here worldwide on 2 days in only 200 cinemas worldwide.
Uh-huh.
And one of the cinemas was in Vienna.
Right there where you were. Well,
Yes.
that was lucky. Lucky for you. Good.
Yeah, it was such a beautiful biopic. I think it will be broadcasting on the beginning at this of December in the US.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yes, but I can't see it.
well, you got to go.
Yes. Oh, it was so beautiful. You could love, you could cry, you
Yeah.
can listen to so fantastic music and to background stories of songs or videos.
Mm.
It was so interesting. And one of my favorite actors also was in the movie. It's Jack Black.
Jack Black? Does he
Yes.
play Ronnie James Dio?
And Ronnie James Dio played in one of his movies in School of Rock.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I don't remember that, but okay.
And he played, and Jack Black was in, I think, one or two of his music videos.
Ah, okay.
And he's so funny.
Well, I'm glad you got to see it. And I'm gonna have to cut you off because I'm running out of time and I want
Yeah,
to.
I
So,
understand.
but
Okay.
good luck for your
Thank
surgery
you.
today, and we'll catch up with you when we get back, and you're on the mend, and we'll hear how you're doing. So,
Okay.
okay, take good care until then.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Yeah, I'm running out of time, and I'm personally running out of gas. This is the most that I have done all week. This whole that like an hour of sitting upright and talking. That's the most I've done all week. I did want to say that we will not have an Instagram Live next week, probably because it is American Thanksgiving on Thursday, and I will be going to visit my family on Wednesday. So we will probably not, I won't have a chance to do one unless I do something from the car or something. I probably won't see you next week. It'll probably be the week after. So I will wish you all a safe couple of weeks, and don't get what I've got. Keep safe, wear your masks when you're in public transportation and when you're out and about, and keep your social distance, because apparently that's still important if you don't want to get sick. And even with the vaccines, we're still getting sick. So Victoria or Vicky, I don't know why we didn't meet in London. Why didn't we? Anyway, so everybody keep safe. And as usual, if you have any questions about anything, don't hesitate to write to me here or over on mikafanclub.com, where I am DC Deb. And I will be able to answer, because I think I'm well enough now that I will be coherent and answering all of your questions. Also, was there something else I was going to tell you? I think there was, but it's gone out of my head. So anyway, please take care, everybody. And thank you for joining me today and tolerating my spaciness, because I think I was a little bit spacey, and my disorganization today. And hopefully in 2 weeks when I see you, we will be back on track, and we'll see you all then. Take good care until then. Bye.